Greg, it is great to see you back at spring training. I mean, when I heard that they were signing you again for another year, it was such a cool story. You came in last year, hometown team. You didn't know if you were going to make it with the team, and now you're back again. How cool was that for you to find that out in the offseason?
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely something that I was looking forward to, hopefully getting to be back here in another year. And I just think that it's exciting baseball coming here, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Hey, you look at last year, and it's like it couldn't have gone better for you. The most games that you've played in your career, the most games that you've started, you had arguably the best year of your career. When you had some distance from it, when you looked back on it in the offseason, what did you think of it?
To me, it was, I got back to playing baseball again. It was fun to get out there every single day, or, playing 5-6 days a week. That was baseball, My whole major league career has really been coming off the bench and pitching, which I still enjoy doing that, but playing every day with that grind of coming up every single day was so fun, and it really brought the joy back to me. So I had a lot of fun playing last year for sure.
Yeah, you could tell that you were having fun, and now it's like you set it up perfectly for this year where you're competing for a job there at second base. You know the team, you're more comfortable. What's your approach coming into this spring training, and how much more comfortable do you feel?
Yeah, I feel really comfortable. I feel like I'm in a good spot. Every spring training is the same for me. I want to come in, I want to prove to my teammates and the coaches that I belong in the big league. So nothing changes no matter how many years you have or anything like that. So I want to come in here and prove to my teammates and coaches that I belong on the 26-man roster now. So and just have fun and just go out there and compete.
Is it cool to know, though, you can build on last year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of success that I had. Always in my mind, I wanted to be like, oh, look, could I play every day in the big leagues? And I felt like I proved to myself that I could do that, and that's going to help going into this year for sure.
I got to say, too, like the clubhouse loves you. You love this clubhouse. How fun is it, too, just to be back out there with the guys?
Yeah, it's great energy. I mean, we got Toddy over there, Haas, meeting a lot of new guys. Profar has been awesome. Seeing the Thai friends and meeting the new coaches, too. We had Bobby out there hitting his ground balls today, so that was a lot of fun. And just really enjoying my time here so far.
There's a good chance you could be working with Profar, too, when the season starts. What's it been like getting to know him?
He's great. I mean, we played together against each other in the minor leagues. I remember, when he was in AA, I was in AA, and I remember just thinking what a talent he was. And to see him up close and personal, he's very talented. Obviously, he hits from both sides of the plate, really smooth in the field. So it's going to be a lot of fun to just work with him and kind of pick his brain and just kind of grow together.
All right, I want to talk about your off season because I saw a lot that you were at the Aztecs games. You also went to some Gulls games. You were also part of the Mother Goose Parade. I mean, you were Mr. San Diego this off season, and you were at a lot of Padres events. What was behind all that?
I think it's important to get out in the community, to support the other teams. I support the Gulls, support San Diego State. Obviously, they're a great team, and just go out there and just be out in the community and just hang out with my friends and family is really important to me. And yeah, it was a fun off season, definitely a busy off season, but we had a really good time.
How long have you been going to these Aztecs games?
Yeah, we've been doing those for a while now. My dad has had season tickets for, 20 years, since I was a little kid. And then, obviously what Steve Fisher and Brian Dutcher have done to that program to really put them on the map year in and year out is really cool.
And you were at some practices, right? You went behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What did you get out of that?
Man, I knew a few coaches on the staff, and they let me come in and kind of just watch a practice and went to a film room and watch how they go about their business. And it's no coincidence as they're as good as they are. They're so intentful in everything that they do, and it was a joy to watch. And I think there's a lot of things that can translate into how we do our things around here. I mean, good teams do the little things right, and that's what we need to do around here.
Give me an example of just kind of what you saw that you think you guys could use.
I thought they do a good job of in the film room, especially. They go over their mistakes from the game before first, and then they also go over like some highlights. So you kind of talk about what went wrong. Nobody gets embarrassed, but names are being called out, and just everyone's just trying to learn from it. And it's such a comfortable room. Like nobody was getting embarrassed or anything like that. And then at the end, they're showing, hey, this was a great dunk, or look at this box out. You did a great job. So everyone's feeling good and everything like that. So I just thought that film room session was really cool, and I think that can translate to baseball. And not necessarily a film session, but just talking with your teammates in the clubhouse about what could we have done better last game if we did lose the game, and if we won, why were we successful? Did we move a runner over? Did somebody have a great at bat and get the runner over from second with nobody out, or driving a sacrifice fly? So the little things end up being big things in baseball and in other sports as well.
Yeah, and it creates a culture, like you said, where no one's embarrassed, but everyone's accountable, right? This year, coming in this year, do you feel like you can or want to? I mean, you're already kind of a leader in there. I think that you've done that organically. Do you just build on that, or do you change anything mentally coming in on that?
Yeah, I honestly just try to follow. I think the leaders in our clubhouse are Haas, Manny, Kirby, Craig. So I try to follow those guys, and those guys, that's what they're leading. That's what they're preaching is we just got to start to do the little things a little bit better. And again, talking about it is so easy to do, and everyone's so hyped up, right? But come June, when it's the dog days of summer or whatever, you got to have that same intent. And it's a long season, but we're all excited for sure to get going.
All right, you and your beautiful wife Hannah, your beautiful daughter Olivia, also went to Maui, right? Hannah's is it her hometown team, the Chiefs?
Yes.
Okay, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I mean, what else? What else did your off season consist of, Greg?
Man, it was a lot of being dad. Being dad was, and being a husband. You know, the season is so hard on the wives. The wives really take the brunt of it. You know, they got to watch the kid, and they don't really have their husband around as much. So just hanging out with them on a daily basis was so fun to me, and just watching my daughter grow and watching Hannah be a mother is really special to me. She's such an amazing mother, and she does so much. But we're definitely fortunate. We had a great off season, hanging out with friends, family, taking some trips, like you said. So it was just overall a really great off season.
Greg, thank you so much. Good luck this season, and we'll look forward to watching you in spring training.
Thanks for having me.